Okay, for this session, we're going to be using a chair to go through a bit of a hip mobility routine. So just follow Anne as she works through this. Just bring your right foot up onto the chair. And from there, well firstly, if you need to set up next to something to hold on to, if your balance isn't great, then that's fine as well. Now from there, I just want you to have your foot flat on the chair and just move forward and back, in and out of that position. Now everyone's going to be different in terms of how far forward they can come. You can lift your heel up from the floor at the back there if you want to come further and further down. And the idea here is that just so we get a bit of extension through the grounded leg and flexion through the raised leg. Keeping that foot flat on the chair also ensures that we don't sort of load up the toes and the knee too much. And at the same time as doing this mobility work, you're also warming up the hips and legs. From there, she's going to bring her right hand inside her right knee. Yep, and then put it on the foot. That's right. Then this left hand comes down on the chair as well. And then you can sort of bounce your back leg back a little bit, because I want you to come into as deep a lunge position as you can. So that back leg will be up on the toes, and just come down nice and deep into that lunge position. Hold there, and now I just want you to move side to side, and you sort of just noodle around, just trying to get some sort of lateral movement through that hip, and a bit more of a stretch through this one. Let's keep the foot flat once again, and we're just moving the hips side to side, rotating around. You can come in and out, so come back again, and then come back in. Once again, just trying to explore some really deep ranges in that hip and get a bit of movement and blood flow through it at end range. From there, standing back up, and you'll go heel onto the chair, curl your toes back towards you. Now immediately, for many people straight away, you might get a bit of a hamstring stretch in that position, and that may be all you need. That's fine. Big deep breaths as you go. Try and not put too much weight through that straight leg down into the knee. From there, what I want you to do is sort of hinge back a little bit, you lay down. Then as you stand up, push your heel into the chair. So we get a bit of a stretch through the muscles of the back of the leg there. And then as we push them down into the chair, we get a bit of activation, a bit of contraction through them. So we get a bit of a stretch, contract reflex. Now, I want you to rotate. So turn to your left if your right foot's on there, so face me. Okay, in that position there, trying to see if you can just turn the foot up slightly without turning your whole body. So just demonstrate what it would look like if you turned your whole body as you did that. So that's not what we want. I want you to try and stay facing this direction, turn the foot up and down, and we get a little bit of activation just through those external hip rotators, and also some stretch down through the adductors. Nice work. Let's change to the other side. We'll go through this together. Let's get left leg on. And then just starting once again, forwards and backwards, moving in and out. Nice work. In and out. Big deep breaths as you work. It's okay to let that back heel come up off the floor. Once again, now you're doing the opposite, working extension in the right hip, flexion in the left hip. From there, left arm comes down inside the knee and places on your foot. So you get it right on top of the foot. That's going to help keep the foot planted. You can hop that right leg back a little bit if you want to come into a deeper position. And then from there, nice deep lunge, chest up, and then just working sort of forward and back, side to side, a little bit of rotation. And you're really just trying to explore as much range through this hip as you can. And obviously through the other one, you'll get a nice big stretch down through the front. If you can't get into this deep position, that's fine. Something to work on. Just work with whatever range you can at whatever level you can, as always. From there, standing back up, get your balance set, and we'll go heel on top, same side. Okay, nice straight at the knee, curling the toes back towards you, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg, hinging back a little bit at the hip, and then push that heel into the chair as you stand up. So once again, we get that stretch and that contraction afterwards. So we're stretching the muscles and then activating them at the same time. Nice work. We just do a couple more on this side. Very good. Okay, turning to your right now. And from there, once again, trying to face forward and just seeing if you can rotate the foot up and down. So you get these muscles up around the hip here, working to do that rotation work, and at the same time, those muscles inside the thigh are working to stretch As always, trying to maintain your balance and maintain your breathing. Okay, just a couple more of those. All right, nice work. Thanks, Anne. Well done. We'll move into the next part.